Hi, my name's Lori, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I have jumped on real quick because I wanted to share a fun pop-up fold card that I created with my Pampered Pets stamp set and dies. And I also used my Pampered Pets designer series paper. So I wanted to share that with you. But before I do, um, if you are watching this and you want to like, share, repost, subscribe, however you want to help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. I also have my website at harvestlandcraftique.com. We do have our annual catalog that has just come out for the demonstrators, and we get to see everything inside of it. Unfortunately, I can't share that with you right now, but if you would like a catalog of your own, you can go to my website and you can send me your email and your address, and I will get a catalog out to you right away. All right. Um, so I think that's all the business that I want to do. Okay, I want to share the paper with you real quick. So the paper that I have is the Playful Pet Designer Series paper. And this is the paper that I used for this card that I'm going to show you. So real quick, let me just show you the front and backs of these cards. So this is the front of the card. Let's zoom in so you can see better. Ooh, go in. There we go. All right. So this is the front and this is the back. Look at that. And this is a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. Both of these 12 by 12. They each have two sides. So I'm showing you one side and then the other side. This one says purr, meow, snooze, yawn. I don't know. That's really cute with a whole bunch of toys for the cats. Then just a plain striped paper, and woo, there is a glare on that. And on the other side, we have the dogs. This one, we have the dog words, wag, play, love, and then we have the dog bowl and the bone. And then this one is I believe that's cat fur. And here are the cats. And then we have the paws and the other side is the dog. So all of these are 12 by 12 paper. These are just cut down pieces. And this is just a really, really fun paper. Actually, this is the first time I've played with it. So I was really excited with what I was able to come up with. All right, so I will put this on my website. It is all of the dimensions for this slimline pop-up card. It fits in a business size envelope. The base card is 7 by 8 and 7/8. And so all of these directions I will put on my website if you are interested in making this card for yourself. So I took a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of black cardstock and I cut it at 7 by 8 and 7/8. I scored it at 3.5, and this would be considered my base card. All right. Then for my outside layer card, I chose a piece of my designer series paper that I just showed you. And it is going to fit on the outside of my card, just like this. And this piece, I'm not going to go through each of these layers because if I do, this video is going to take forever. But this piece is just about 1/8 of an inch shorter. And we're going to come and pop this on here real quick. I'm using my Stampin' Seal adhesive to put this on. And I'm coming in here and just going about a 1/4 inch. And before I really press it down, I'm just making sure all my borders are even. Then my next outside layer, I took another piece of designer series paper. I thought the paws went with this really good. And This one is 1.5 by 8 3/4. And it looks like maybe I didn't cut it all the way. So let's grab a pencil and let me go in here and just cut this real quick with my paper trimmer. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and put some of my Stampin' Seal. This Stampin' Seal is very difficult to work with, but once you get it going and you get the groove, it sticks so well, you don't ever have to worry about anything coming apart on your cards. So I put that piece here. Then I took my dies. Now I misplaced my dies because I had my downline over here with me yesterday, Lori Craven, and we were going through a whole bunch of stuff, and I was showing her stuff that was going to retire that I had, and I can't find my dies. Here they are. Okay, so I used the Stitch Shapes dies. Now, these are getting ready to retire. That's why I have an R on here. They will be available until May 2nd, I think is when, May 3rd is when the new catalog comes out. But they are still on the last chance list, and that is on my website at Harvest Lane Craftique, and you can just go on there and you can hit the last chance and it'll take you straight to the list, and you can see these. I'm so sad because I use these for everything, but what I did is I just took my largest die here, and actually I think for this card I decided to use the square dies, and I used my mini embossing machine that I have here, and I've showed this in many videos before. Ran the dies through my mini embossing machine, and I got these two cute squares, and so I'm going to put the white on top of the red and just kind of make sure it's evened all the way around. And then what I did is I took one of the dogs from the paper and I used my paper snips and I just fussy cut him out. Let me see if I can find, well, I can't find this exact one, but basically I just took one of the dogs and I just cut him all the way out. And I'm gonna stick him right here, just like that, on the car, on this piece right here. Now, I did not want to, but you definitely could use Stampin' Dimensionals and pop that up a little bit. But I'm just going to stick him right there. I think he's cute. And then the nice thing about this card, this paper, is there's a bunch of different animals, it's not just like all golden retrievers or all, I don't know, I don't even know all the names of the dogs, but anyways, Great Danes or whatever. It's got multiple different dogs on it, and they're really cute. So let me bring my little trash can over here. And then I have this, and I am just going to pop this on here and stick him down. So this is the front of my card. Really cute, huh? All right, so let's work on the inside of the card. So I took a piece of basic white cardstock, and I cut it at 6.5 by 8 5/8, and then I scored it at 3 1/4. And what that is going to do is that's going to allow this to fit right inside of my card, just like that. And we're going to do this together, the insides of the pieces. And I keep getting outside of the camera. I am so sorry. But before I do that, I'm going to make a back seam right here. So again, I used another piece of my designer series paper, and I thought that this one was really, really cute, and he is not cut out all the way either. So let's get him finished cutting. So I need 6.5 is where this needs to be. This needs to be 3 3/16. Okay, 3 3/16. 1, 2, 3. All right, I just need to trim just a little bit off of this. I thought I had these all trimmed up right, but I guess I didn't. But okay, so this piece is going to fit right in here. Well, let's cut off a little bit more. Isn't this the way it works, right? All right, 8 5/8. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm just going to, and look at that. Look at the other side of this. I mean, that would have been cute too. Either one of these would have been absolutely adorable. What did I use here? I used that. I really like this. I think that's really cute. Let's do this one. I like this one. Okay. But as you can see, like either side of this paper is absolutely adorable. And I'm creating a birthday card. So put this on here, and I'm just making sure it lines up on all of my lines. And there we go. All right. So that's going to be my backdrop. So it'll kind of look like this once I get this all in. All right. So then I used my designer series paper again, and I just used my scissors and I grabbed out 3 dogs that I thought would work with this. I also used my stamp set, and I stamped, I hope your day is a real treat, but they also had in there, sorry for your loss. So either one of these could be used for the card, but I'm going to do, I hope your day is a real treat. So I'm going to put that down here, I think. And then I am going to create the pop-up with you right now. So I have my scoreboard, which was on my desk here a few minutes ago. And let's move our puppies away. So I have plenty of room to work. And I am going to use my scoring tool. And let's back out, because that's probably why there we go. All right, so I'm just using some scrap paper here that when I made other cards, I had scrap pieces. And so I'm just grabbing one of my scrap pieces out. And they need to be about 1 inch. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut them at 3 inches and at 4 inches. So I need 2 pieces. And the nice thing is I could do as many pieces as I wanted actually, but for this card, we're just going to do the 3 inch, and then we're going to do a 4 inch. Okay, now the 3 inch is going to make a smaller piece, and the 4 inch is going to make a larger piece. And again, I will have all of these directions in my on my website for you, and below on this video it will have it also. So we're going to use the scoreboard, and we're going to score at 1 inch, 1.5, and 2.5. And actually I was supposed to do that on this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, 3 inches. Here we go again. 1 inch, 1.5, and 2. And as you can see, when I take this, I will fold on these score lines just like this. And then it is going to create well, somehow it's going to, oh my goodness. It's going to create a box for me, just like this. And I'm going to be able to put that on my card. You know what? I think I just did this wrong. We're going to start over. Okay, this is live for you. This is exactly what happens if you're doing a live. All right, we're going to just cut it again. And I'm going to do a 3-inch. And I'm just using my paper trimmer over here off to the side. I'm going to do a 3-inch. Let's do a 4-inch real quick. All right, let's do this again. Okay, 3-inch is going to be scored at, this is what I did. I did a 1-inch. I did a 1.5. And I did a 2.5. That's what it is. I did a 2 instead of a 2.5. There you go. Now that makes a nice little square. All right, I did 2 instead of 2.5. So that's what it does to go on your card. Okay, let's do the 4 then. Okay, so we need to do a 1, a 2, and a 3, just like that. And then again, we're gonna fold on these lines here, and it is going to make a box just like that. All right, so let's pop this away. Let's bring in our paper here. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some Stamp and Seal right here on the end here, and I'm going to put it on the end here. Then I'm going to come over to my paper, and I think I want it to go about right here. So I'm going to place that down, and I'm going to fold this over, and then I'm just going to bring in my bottom piece just like that and seal it down. And now I've made a pop-up for my card, just like that. All right, let's do that again on this piece right here and right here. And let's put it right here. And let's fold it in half and bring this up. My paper is not folded very good. All right. And then when we pop it up, it pops open just like that. So now what I can do is I can come in here and I can add my dogs. And so I think I will add him over here. So let's put a little bit of Stamp and Seal on him. And I'm going to just pop him in here. And he looks like he's walking on the floor. I don't know if you can see that. And then let's use some dimensionals. And let's put him in the background like this. So let's put him on the floor just like that. Isn't that cute? Look at that. And then we're going to use the little dog and we're going to put him right here. All right, we got a slow start, but we picked it up and it's turning out really cute. Look at that. Okay, we could put our hope your day is a real treat, but then there's not a real whole bunch of place to do it. But I just saw this and I'm like, look, let's do that. So let's pop this up on dimensionals just like this. I don't see how these dogs could actually be like a sorry for your loss because they're so stinking cute and they're all kind of smiling. Sorry if my head got in the way there. They're all kind of smiling, so I'm thinking there's no way that can be, for a I'm sorry for your loss. But maybe it's to make somebody smile. But there's your pop-up card. All right. So the only thing left to do is add the adhesive here to the back of my insert. I'm just going to put some right down the middle. And I'm going to come in here and just line it up. Make sure it's kind of even on all 4 sides. Just like that. Press it down. I'm going to come back over here and I'm just going to put it on the black because this is bumpy because of the dimensionals. And I'll fold this over and give it a good press on all sides and down the middle. And, oh, his little legs got bent. Oh, maybe he's too close. Let's see here. Will he come off good? Let's try this. Look at that. His legs got bent. Poor guy. All right. Oh my goodness, that's funny. All right. There we go. Now he sticks better. And now he'll fold. Oh, and now his ears are coming up. But that's okay because the paper will fit. So now there he is. Hope your day is a real treat. There's plenty of room to write on the floor here. This set actually comes with this cute ribbon right here, the Playful Pets ribbon, and I just created a cute little ribbon. So let's add that on there. And I used a little dot, pop that on there. And I have a nice slimline pop-up card, and I have my business size envelope that right here, he will fit right in here just like that. And you have a cute card that you can send in the mail. Let me show you this. This is the other one I did. I did a cat. So look at her face. Isn't that face awful? But it's so cute. But I put the words on this side, and then when you opened it up, I put this one on my Instagram yesterday. It says, "I hope your day is a real treat," and it's all the kitties, all over. Can you see that? Just like that. Isn't that adorable? Okay, real quick, let me share a second card with you. And I'm not going to go into the details on how I made this card, but I did want to share it with you because I thought it was cute also. But I did this one, and this one is called a flap card, and I will put all the instructions on how to do the flap card also if you want to. But basically, I took an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and I cut it at our regular sizes of 5.5 and scored it at 4.25. And then I just cut off an inch of my black piece here, but I didn't throw that away because I used it for my flat piece. And again, I used my dies that I told you that I love, and I'm going to continue to use them because these are my favorite dies. I'm not getting rid of those. I love, love, love those. And I put another little dog. I mean, look, I've used like 5 dogs in 2 cards. And then I used this piece of paper. I cut it at, well, let's see, what did I cut my designer series paper at? I cut it 5.25 by 4, and then I cut an inch off. So one side of the paper went here, the other side of the paper went here, and then I put, "I hope your day is a real treat." And this fits in just one of our regular envelopes, just like that. This was an envelope that was left over from a paper pumpkin. I love Paper Pumpkin. If you have not subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, it is a real treat that comes to your door each month, the 10th of the month, and you can sign up on my website for that also if you are interested. And let me zoom out real quick, and let's get our other 2 cards that we did here, one with Kitty and one with the dog. And you know, the nice thing, I didn't do it with these, but you could definitely decorate the outside of the envelopes with stamps, and it would be really cute to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit like, share, repost it, subscribe. Anything that you want to do to help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.